Hey everybody, how's it going today? Today's video is going to be I'm going to be working on my truck here. I got to say, I brought my toolbox home from work today. I did not quit my job. Some people at work think I did, but I did not. Just changing a position there. Get this thing open. Hope you guys enjoy that noise. That's gotta sound cool. This is my 20-foot sea can shipping container in the works. This was my girl I brought home today, and put a lot of my tools up there. That's the spindle. Got that off, and I'm gonna show you here. Before I do, got these things here hooked up. Got the lines hooked up, ready to go. Brake pads, like I said, there's plenty of pad there. Awesome. These these pins right here, still in really good shape. I will be reusing them. I'm in the process right now of setting up this toolbox because I have my other toolbox here, but I sold it. So this one here is, like I said, from the work. So I've got most of my tools are in here the way I had them already, but I've got to reset that. Anyways, I digress. All right, these little nuts right here, the 16 mil. As you guys can see by the damage on this one here, I had to hammer my socket on, and it actually look. There's anti-seize on that. I didn't put anti-seize on that. Somebody else was here before me. I've been soaking the crap out of this, and that one there too down there for a while now with WD-40 Specialist. I did have to knock my socket onto this, but only because of the angle it was at. But it actually, this thing popped off real easy. So now what I'm hoping is I'm going to bring my airline out right now, and I'm going to come in this way with my impact. See how that works. Oh, with that, these little bolts or nuts right here, I'm just hoping I can find them from the dealer, because I think the other side's going to be the same way, and I don't want to reuse this. Alrighty, got my airline strung out there. This is the contraption I'm going to use. Try and get this thing off. So, this thing has not been a struggle so far, I got to say that. This whole thing, this side here, has come apart pretty easy. Kind of surprising, actually. But let's see if I can get in here and get this. I don't know if I can set this up where you guys can see this. Hold on just a second. All right, so don't think I can turn that spindle any further. She's not bad for straight up and down, but cover your ears. Ready? Now the thing is, it does lose stuff in the extension and in that wobbly there, so this might take me a little extra gimpy to go, but let's try her. All right, go the other way. Tighten it. Bang it. Oh, you see how she stopped there? Oh, my air is down. My air is down. Yeah, I switched the other side here. I'm still waiting for my air to come up. As it's coming up here, I'm banging on this thing. All right, I tell you, I started recording here at a good time, because this one here is my struggle. That guy burned right off easy. Zip. These guys here I had to knock a socket on, but anti-seize, and they didn't put it everywhere. So, but anyway. And I do know that they were in here, so I'm gonna have to unbolt that and drop that out. I'm gonna have to unbolt that, drop that out, and this whole casing right here, all those bolts have to come off. I have to drain that, because that whole thing, this whole thing has to come off because it's leaking, and the seal on that is bad. They've got silicone on it, and it's not gonna be fun to pull that whole drum apart, because that whole thing's gotta come off to replace the seal. So that's something else I've got to do, and it's just more work for me. So once I get the axle out on the other side, and get the spindle and everything done. You know, all this stuff here. Like I said, once this is out, I still have to break this loose, and that is for the alignment, when I go to do the alignment, because that thing isn't moving right now. And look at the angle that it's at right now. Look at that. That thing's at a wicked angle. So I'm gonna turn around and spray that down there just a little bit more. I can't clean that thing up any more than I've done it, but and I will keep hitting that. I'm just gonna go get some more WD, hit that a little bit more. Oh, and real quick too, this is what I'm using, right? And I've been spraying these guys, and you can actually see the color is the same, and you can see the moisture that's in there. That moisture came all the way down through. You can even see it on this one here. You can actually see how wet that is? So these threads, when I sprayed this stuff was able to creep down in there. Look at how wet that is. So I'm gonna spray a little bit more in here. The nice thing is, if you watch that, you actually watch it disappear. You see that rust? See that stuff? You see that? And I've watched other videos where guys have brought out the oxyacetylene and blasted that off, the nut off, and just end up getting it off that way. I'm going to see if I can do this just the good old-fashioned way, just using my impact. So I'll just pound away here a little bit more. I dropped it, so I got to put it all back together again. Okay, what I've done here is I've decided to switch to a smaller extension, so I'm not losing as much torque. So pounding it back and forth here, I think it's moving, but it's hard for me to tell. So just so you guys don't have to listen to this, I'm just going to be pounding it like that, and then like that, but a lot more. You guys don't need to hear it, but I want you to know what I'm doing here to get this thing off. So let's see how it goes. All right, impact. I even had this guy on her. That thing is not moving. So I think my next step is oxyacetylene and heating this thing up. If I don't have to cut anything off, that's great. I'll just try heating that and see what happens. Whew, workout. All right, got the torch on her. Trying to warm up the bolt, or the nut, just the nut itself. Try and crack all that stuff out of there. All right, shut that stuff off. Go ahead, let's hit this thing, see what happens. Oh, sorry. Putting you guys down here real quick. Hang tight. All right. Guns on it. Let's see. All right, let's try the other side. If I turn this, come down the other side, see if it's any straighter. I have to get that thing even hotter. All right, guys, so I'm gonna add a little more heat to that. I'll let you know how it turns out here. I win. Ha! She's off. That thing is hot. I'll leave her right there. She's smoking, but I win. Didn't have to burn it off, just smoked the living crap of it off. Ooh, socket's warm too. That's warm. All right, coolio. I picked that up and put that back on there, but I think what I'm going to do is put the top crown one back on there and give this thing a couple of bangs, see if I can't knock this thing down. I got to find out what I did with that crown. All right, so I got that crown back on there right now. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to hit it right there, or a flat spot anyway. Try to bang this thing out. So I can't hold my phone and record this at the same time, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I have both my 5-pound with me and my little guy right here. Actually, you know what the heck? See if I can do this right in front of you guys. All right, bad camera view. Let's just go back here. You guys want to listen to that? Probably not. Let me bang away on this. All right, well, strangely enough, banging it right there did loosen this off, but popping it off there broke. So I'm hoping that can still be reused. But you can see how this adjusts your camber, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to break this whole thing apart here into the two pieces, and give them a good lubricant and everything else like that, so when it does come time to do it, I'm hoping I can still use this. But I'm going to stop for tonight. I've been beating on this thing for a while and it's getting late. She's loose up top, but this bottom one here, she's in there. So I can't blast that off because obviously I'm going to need that to push it out. So I got to figure out, you know, heating this whole thing up, getting it nice and red hot, and then just banging away at that. But that's going to be for another day. So with that being said, hope you guys found this video somewhat useful, somewhat informative. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. I think that was supposed to be a grease nipple there, maybe. Don't know. Okay, peace. See you guys in the next one. Love you.